Okay, so my name is Sophie, I'm French, I'm working at Airbnb, and I think that diversity and inclusion is important because we need to be together to fix like the challenges, that we need all the pieces together, and I think that we need to have every perspective and every point of view to be able to solve the actual problem and finding innovative solutions. I think that diversity is great for companies, especially for tech companies who are looking for skilled people, like engineers or developers, and I think we need like every people from every background.
Hi, my name is Lena Klein and I'm currently a full-time student at Trinity College studying digital marketing strategy. I think diversity is essential amongst different groups of people, amongst peers, and especially in business. It's only through working with teams of people from different backgrounds that we can create solutions that help everyone.
I'm Ankita from the Stamp 3 Association. I believe that diversity is a two-way path to organizational success, because from the individual perspective, each person gets exposed to unique ideas and people can share knowledge and learn and grow more effectively. And from the organization perspective, magic happens when people from different backgrounds come together and share ideas and are able to interact with each other in a professional environment. I think it's just amazing.
Hi, how are you? My name is Sandra Ruiz and I'm going to be running for the local elections in Central Tala. I'm a Social Democrats candidate. I'm originally from Spain, but I came to Ireland 10 years ago, and I have been working with many migrant people in different sectors. I believe that diversity is very important because everyone needs to feel represented. So no matter if we are talking about in politics or any kind of sector, people need to feel included. They need to feel that they are represented and they are part of the society. So it is very important as well that we recognize diversity and different voices and we listen to them and we take into consideration, because we all belong to Ireland and we all want to make a contribution to Ireland. So yes, diversity is important, and also we need to reconsider perhaps the idea of inclusion and diversity, and not only as a ticking box, but also an important fact that is going to make a positive contribution to the society, the new Irish society.
Hi, my name is Tamara, and I am a leadership and organizational excellence strategist, coach, and trainer. And I've been doing work around intercultural communication and diversity and inclusion for almost 20 years. And when I think about diversity and the richness that it brings to teams and organizations, I think about it on different levels in terms of what informs that diversity. In many cases it's cultural or national. Sometimes it's around ability or gender and ethnicity. And so there's such a richness in all the things that make us different and diverse. And each of those bring with it its own sense or different aspects of richness and talents and contributions. And so I think it's really important for teams and organizations and communities to really look at the benefit and assets that different communities bring, different cultures bring, people with different abilities and different perspectives really add a richness and allow us potentially to see blind spots or gaps in knowledge or experience that we might not otherwise recognize.
Hi, my name is Padraig Reidy. I'm one of the organisers here at Startup Weekend Immigration in Dublin. And we all think that diversity is important down here for a number of reasons. With me, it's my experience with travelling. I spent 10 years in the United States, sales and marketing professional, and travelled around. One of the things that I noticed was that once you allow people once all people are allowed to succeed, our society and our economy always does better. There's an old saying that over-specializing, you'll breed in weakness. And another saying that I always has is that we let all of our horses run, we find out really who the fastest is. We have a lot of problems in Ireland. We have a lot of problems in Dublin, and we have a lot of good things going for us too. And I feel that with our new population, which is now diverse, thank God, we can solve an awful lot more problems by using our economy of innovation, which comes when we have immigration brought over. Places like the United States and Australia and Britain, they talk all the time about their great immigration workforce, and this is what made them great. Now Ireland has a chance to do this. So anything we can do as Irish people or new Irish people to make this happen is something that we should all kind of dive into. And that's essentially how I feel. That's my elevator pitch about diversity.
Hello, my name is Louise and I work as Global Community Coordinator at TechFugees. So TechFugees is a non-profit based in London with 18 different chapters where we connect forcibly displaced people with the NGOs and tech ecosystem, and what we aim at doing is to build strong worldwide and long-termist tech ecosystem supporting Tech for Refugees project and promote diversity and inclusion of displaced people in the tech field. So what do I think that diversity is important, and what does it mean? To me, diversity is important because with only like-minded people you cannot bring something new on the table and you cannot make things move forward, and that you need different perspective to confront and build something. What is diversity? It's a big question, and there are different forms of diversity. It may be from gender perspective, it may be from nationality perspective. The background and studies and experience are also super important, so we try to make people from different backgrounds meet. So from the NGO side, from the forcibly displaced people side, and from the tech, so there might be designers, software engineers, web developers, business people, marketing people, and I think that it's the differences that make people stronger.
Hi, my name is Andrea and I currently work at Aviva. I'm in the Global Graduate Scheme. And what I think about diversity and inclusion is that it's the essence for all type of prosperity in any company. So you have two options, right? You have the option where there's no diversity and no inclusion, and this tends to be a group of people that think very similar. So it's a group of Andreas, if it's just me, thinking of one idea, not challenging each other, not seeing the value of thinking differently, not having different perspectives altogether. Or you have a second scenario where it's people with different backgrounds, different ideas, different ways of thinking, different experiences, and this genuinely can create a way stronger idea that can be moved forward. So I think D&I is just the solution to any type of problem that there is. It can be put into finances as well. There's a lot of proof saying that diversity equals money and better profits as well. And it's just good for society, good for mental health, good for well-being, and good for the world. So yeah, I think D&I is very, very important.
My name is Yvonne Jacob. I work here at Udemy as office coordinator. For me and for Udemy, diversity and inclusion is a very important topic. We recently launched a program called You Belong, which centres around our principles on inclusion, diversity, and we've had a lot of talks, a lot of different approaches on how to really make that front and centre and make that a focal point for ourselves. One of our OKRs, in fact, for this year is about increasing the women in tech, increasing women in leadership, and that's our goals from the HR perspective, to really increase those numbers. From Dublin, we are a 60-person office with 22 different nationalities. We've relocated people from Brazil, from India, from various places. We've got people from all over the world, which is fantastic. It's really great to have that cultural diversity in the office. In fact, last year we had a culture celebration day where everybody made traditional dishes from their homeland and brought that into the office. We discussed like the different things that people grew up kind of learning and different traditions, and it was really great to kind of celebrate everybody's different cultures, and everybody just loved that event because it just showcased, and they were proud to kind of showcase their home and what they grew up with. So back to You Belong. So what that is basically being allowed to be individually ourselves, whichever background we are from, and being mindful of all the different backgrounds that everybody's from. We're not perfect, nobody's perfect. So the lesson we give people is that to never give up, always learn from the people around you and from just talking to people, and just being mindful to your surroundings and who you're talking to and everything else.